Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 22 with me, MrSealyp. It's Wednesday the 13th of December. We've got some new mods and we have some updates. The Valtra T234WR edition by the Lort, the Pits Log Trailer Pack by Gamer Designs, the Cramp Big Body 750 by Schnibble Modding, the Lizard Neo Pack by Not Ready, the Big White Cow Barn by RajotGPLAY, the Bavarian Farm Buildings by Lucas G, the Farmlander Shed by Schultz Modding, and the Wind Turbine Pack by Miku77. Those are on the screen. What has just popped up is apparently the map Italian Rice by TDA Team has had an update as well, but it doesn't say what the update is. Curious? Now, it was suggested after my video yesterday, which was a catastrophe. I had loads of people message me to say about the Excavator Liebherr 902 pack by Black Sheep Modding, and that I needed to switch over to easy arm controls. So if we go into our menu here, and is it on general settings? I'm trying to remember where it is. Yeah, I've got easy arm controls off. If I turn that on, it will work. I have tried that, it still doesn't. I tried on my PlayStation 4 indoors as well, not in the man cave, but out in the indoors. So PS5, PS4, I still can't get anything to work on there. So thank you for people that messaged me to say, you know, because that wouldn't have dawned on me. I wouldn't have thought to check that, the easy arm controls, but I have tried it with the easy arm controls off and the easy arm controls on. I did have a look and think, could it be invert y-axis? Could it be a camera thing? I still can't get it to work. So, yeah, sorry about that. We are starting off with the 5G broadcast tower by Squigglze. 9.89 megabytes download, 4 slots on console. It's 2,475 to buy and place, and it will earn you £360, euros or dollars per calendar month. Now this has got a very cool feature. I'll show you it in the build mode. It was under generators, so production and then generators. So slot count will come down to 1, that's where you'll find it. But it has a lift, and I thought, that's seriously cool. So you haven't got to climb the ladder, you've got a lift. Now, okay, this is a good way to start, isn't it? I've tried this every which way. I've tried standing close to the laddery bit, I've tried standing away, I've tried looking up, I've tried looking down, I've tried placing myself directly in the middle, I've tried crouching, because what happens now is, if I press crouch or anything, I get to the top and it knocks me off. I've tried this about 20 times. Watch it work now. Look, I can't get through the gap at the top. Yeah, I've tried all different positions. I've tried all different ways of doing it. And I thought, that's so cool. But I can't get through. It won't let me up to the top. I'm gutted. Let's come back a little bit. Let's raise the lift. I'll face forward. I'll crouch this time. Did crouch make any difference? I don't know if it did. Like I say, I don't know. I've tried all different positions. I can get through the first gap there, but for some reason it won't let me through the top. See? Oh, dearie me. I'm not having a lot of luck, am I? Anyway, if you get up to the top, let me know in the comments. I mean, it's probably just the tiniest little fraction of a position, but like I said, I've tried it so many times now and I can't get up there anyway. That's the 5G broadcast tower by Squigglze. Next we've got the storage shelf. This by BK Mods. It's 6.94 megabytes download. It is 5 slots, 10,000 to buy. Lighting on this is automatic. We've got some rust effects, shelving, 2 layers. In the top section it says you can put big bags and stuff up on the top section, and you can access it from the front or the rear. This is not an auto pallet store or anything like that. This one was under decoration, I'm sure it was, and others. There you go, just there. Slot count will come down from 5 to 1. That's the storage shelf by BK Mods. Next we've got the newly built small barn by ADISEQ. 8.71 megabytes download, 4 slots on console, 70,000 to buy. We've got double door, drive-through capability, light switch in here, under build mode, under sheds, just there, and the slot count will come down to 1. We don't have an option for colour choice or anything like that, do we? No, we don't. The newly built small barn by ADISEQ. Next, we've got the southern shed. Now, we've got 3 in this pack. We've got a storage shed silo, which is under sheds, but it is a silo. 470,000 litre multi-fruit silo, 23 slots. Next to that, we've got a vehicle workshop, and then in front, we've got a weigh station. It'd be nice to get on the scales and it say 0, wouldn't it? Or at least closer to 0 than it does. So, under build mode and sheds. So there we go. There's the southern shed mod. That's the silo warehouse, 470,000 litres, 37 grand. And then next to that, we've got the workshop shed. So these were 23 slots and 26 slots. That comes down to 1. That comes down to 2. Again, with these, I don't think there's a colour option. Nope. And then if we go from there to tools, just there is the large weighing station. That's 3 slots, 7 grand to buy. Slot count will come down to 1. That's the one in front. So doors and stuff that open. I'm not sure if the scale's off. I don't think it is. So you've got these sort of sandbag built silos which are inside, but your in and out is done here for your 470,000 litres. I'm not sure how I've got 395,000 litres of straw in here. I haven't put anything in it. I've put straw into one of the cow barns. That's interesting. And then door at the back. There's a sort of window that opens at the side here as well. With a door at the back, which we will leave via. And then we'll come across here to the workshop. Same outside design, but inside it's a little bit different. So we've got the doors in the same place, the window in the same place, partition there in the same place. But as we come down to the front here, we've got a workshop trigger. So if you bring your vehicles in, you've got your hazard marked area here, but you've also got a hazard marked bit here, so you can get larger vehicles to the front as well. And again, doors open here. There we go, we are closing the weigh station there. That's the southern shed by name. I didn't say it was 22.27 megabytes download by naimog mod. If I did say that, apologies for repeating myself. We've then got the old farm building set by RajotGPLAY. Starting here and working around. There are 4 items in this pack. It is 20.78 megabytes download, 15 slots for the cobble barn, 38,000 to buy. We've got the metal garage just there, that's 5 slots, 7,200 to buy. We've got the shed, that's 10 slots, 8,500, and we've got the old shed, 10 slots, 7,500. All of these you'll find under build mode and sheds. Starting there, slot count comes down to 1 for the cobble barn. Next to that, the metal garage, slot count also comes down to 1. Next to that, the shed, slot count also comes down to 1. And finally, the old shed, again, slot count comes down to 1. Nice little sort of lean-to additions, porch bits for storage of whatever you want to store. Nicely weathered, nicely detailed. I mean, like I say, with the old occlusion mapping, is that what it's called? Yeah, I think so. That looks, yeah, it looks three-dimensional. It's very cool. There's no lighting in here. It is an old barn, old building. We do have this entryway corridor sort of bit on the back there. Again, for whatever you want to store in here. The drive-through this side, that side's been closed up. And then the metal shed. This is quite low. You're going to get maybe lawnmower stuff. That maybe just put some bags and stuff in. I like the fact it's got that shiny metallic look, so it does look like it's corrugated metal. I mean, it does say metal shed, so you know, you would probably expect that. This one does have lighting, but I can't find the light switch, so this one I'm assuming it's automatic. I have been all the way around it, in and out of it, all over the place, see if I can get a trigger to come up saying shed lights. So I think that's automatic, and the old one is just there. That's the old farm building set by RajotGPLAY. Next to that, we've got the cow stall by Jeremy16Do80. 26.5 megabytes download, 22 slots, 50,100 to buy, depending on how flat the land is. That's the same with any of these mods, any placeables. That's the base price, and if it has to do any landscaping, the price could vary. This will hold 80 cows. We've got our feed trigger across the front here. We've got our door that opens here. This is our dialogue box, but this is also your straw trigger. Your bedding trigger is in here. Do we have a light switch? I thought. Oh yeah, light switch at the front there. There you go. Lights on or off. There. Door opens and closes. We've got our milk point and our slurry points on the corner. It's old, it's rusted, it's weathered and worn. Under build mode, under animals, under cows. That one just there, slot count will come down from 22 to 1. Next to that, sorry, that one was by Jeremy 16do80. Next to that, since we're in here already, we've got this one. This is the Cow Barn by Piesel. 18.34 megabytes download, 20 slots, which comes down to 1. And this is 130,000, as you can see. This will hold 100 cows, and we do have the option on this one when we come to place it. As you can see, it starts grey. If I go across on my D-pad, we can change the colour of the roof and doors. So we can scroll through a whole array of colours to choose from. This is nicely made, nicely detailed. We've got a light switch on the outside here for outside lighting, which is very cool. Oh, should have left that door open. Plenty of doors and stuff that open. Nice animations, nice sound effects. Drive through here is for your bedding and your feed. As you can see, we've got some bedding in here where we've got some feed. Now, food, 52,000 litres is what it took. Straw, this kept going. I mean, I'm up to 425,000 litres of straw in here, and I haven't hit the limit yet. So I reckon it's going to be 500,000, maybe 500,000 plus. We have a light switch here for internal lights. We come into the side here, and we do have the milk parlour and milk point here. This door does open and close. We've got a door to a little office for doing all your paperwork, registering of animals, the cow passports, that kind of thing. We have lighting, sorry, open gate. There we go. Opens that side, and then we've got the other one. Oh, missed it. And then walk past those. Did I just do the same one? Oh, there you go. Nice and open, nice and breezy. So both side window sets have opened by doing that. If we go round the back here, we've got like the milking parlour section here. We've got a side door. This does open and close. That takes you into the side of there as well. We can come out at the end of this one. This has got a roller shutter. Again, takes you around the outside of this. But these two here, when it comes to milking, we can open this gate here, which swings that all the way back there. We open that one. Open that one. I mean, this is just for, you know, the feel of it. Cows will come in. Or is that a cattle crush? No, it is milking. Yeah, double. Yeah, for your udders. There's that one. There's the udder one. You're welcome. Cows can come round and back out again, and back out into the the rest area. I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, really nicely made, nicely detailed. Come right the way through and out the back. We show a slurry point just there, and as you can see, exterior lighting on the back there from that main switch that was down there. That's the Cow Barn by Piesel. Next to that, we've got this massive building. This is the Hog Confinement by Schultz Modding. 14.64 megabytes download. It is 32 slots, 82,000 to buy. It will hold 1,200 cows. Now, it does say in the description, this is your feed silos. There's a trigger at the top, and it does say you'll need to use an auger to feed them. So I have grabbed just a standard in-game auger, and that works no problem at all. Actually, what I'll do, providing this is still working, turn that on, do that. At the moment, we are sitting on, pig food is on 12,070, and if that's working, there you go. So our pig food is going up. Whoops, just pushed that, shouldn't have done that. It was working, so I did that, there we go. So our pig food is going up, so yeah, it does suggest you will need an auger for doing that. We do have our slurry point at the back here. We have fans that work. It's very cool. We do have colour options on this one as well. As you can see, I've gone bright red. Lovely. We have our straw drop-off point is just here. our dialogue box, and if you bring a lorry and you've got the ramp section on here, if we go up into here, we can do it from the other side. So the pigs go through there, so that's your dialogue box, just there. We open this door and go inside. We have got over here, we've got reset fans, or we've got hide fence. So if I reset the fans by pressing circle, the fans are now off. If we open the door and go in, the fans at the back aren't spinning anymore. We can just hop that and walk up the middle. Now we do have, as we go along, this is open door. We can open the various different sets of doors, which allows movement of the animals, but there's another button that hides fences. Now hang on a minute, why is that saying... I thought I turned the fans off. Yeah. Turn on fans and then reset fans. They should have turned off. Anyway, so we've got the option here. You see inside, we've got the fences. We've got hide fence, puts all the fences down in the ground. Now this is actually, I've put a load of bedding in here. The bedding should be full for the cows, for the pigs. Yeah, straw bedding's full. There's no bedding showing on the ground. Are those fans still just, were they just slowing down maybe? I'm going to try that again. Now it does show red lighting at night. I haven't found a light switch in here. So that's another one, I'm assuming, because the lights appear to be on at the moment, that at night that will just switch automatically. Do they seem to be going as fast, or are they just gradually winding down? If I remember, which I'm not likely to, because you know what I'm like when I say things like that. If I remember, we'll come back and we'll check the back of the building before we finish to see if they have actually stopped. So yeah, fencing can be removed, so they've got the run of the place. I can close that back down again. Close that. If you wish. That's your hog confinement by Schultz modding under build mode. Sorry, under animals, under pigs. Just there, because I've got to show the colour options as well. So the same thing with this one. Cross on the D-pad, we can change our colour. I do like that, but I'm a sucker for a light green. There you go, like so. Hog Confinement by Schultz Modding. Next we've got this. This is the Superstructure pack by AgrarDesignAustria. 48.31 megabytes download. This has got 5, potentially 6 items in it. This is designed to work with the Muley T8X from the Hay and Forage DLC, but it does also work with, let me find the piece of information, the Lintner Unitrack 122L drive. So this is obviously the Hay and Forage, the Reform Muley T8X, and I've got several of them. So what we've got is a platform back, which can be a flat platform, or it can be with a 3-point link or without a 3-point link. There's a few different options for that, with a capacity of 2,000 litres, and I've got seed in that at the moment. We've got a forage harvester back, we do have a slurry spreading back, and we've got 2 manure backs. So what we'll do, we'll start off in miscellaneous. So Superstructure pack mod, there you go. Slot count on this was 5, which comes down to 1. So you've got platform, you've got platform and 3.4 Lintner Unitrack. You've got only 3-point hitch for Lintner Unitrack. You've then got platform and 3-point for the Reform Muley, and then the 3-point for the Reform Muley, and then back to platform again. So you've got some different options for various different vehicles, and we've got colour options: Reform red, orange, design colour. Does the back sort of tailgate section with the 3-point link. If we go from there and we go to our, let's go forage wagons. So that's the Hay and Forage pack 1. This is the Swiss Elite, the Luon Superstructure pack mod, 12,000 litre capacity, no options, you get it just like that. If we go from there and we go up to our slurry tanks, out on the very end there, 3,200 litre tank. I didn't say the slot count. The forage one, the slot count was 9. This one, the slurry one, the slot count is 7, which comes down to 1. Now, options on this, we've got a spreader plate, which will spread out to 10 metres. We've got a drag hose, which will do 8 metres. We've got a swivel distributor, which will do 5 meters, and then you've got splash plate with the high pressure distributor, which will go out to 10, so it sort of doubles the spread. I think you can move that around, then back to spreader plate. Main colour just changes the pump housing and license plate option on there too. If we come from there and we go into our manure spreaders, we have 2 manure spreaders in this pack. We've got the Mistral 3400 SR, 3,400 litres. Both of these are... Oh no, I'll take that back. This one's 4 slots, that one's 6 slots. That comes down to 1, that comes down to 1. Both of them have a 12 metre spread width. That was what was the same on both of them. So, no options, you get it just like that. And then this one, we've got a 2,300 litre or we've got a 3,000 litre. But again, we'll spread out to 12 metres wide. So, we back up and hook up. So it does have a 3-point link on the back. So if you want to run something with 3-point link, and it has got a PTO as well. I mean, it's obviously the seat is a little bit big, but it doesn't seem to worry about it being on there. It's whether you've got the horsepower to run it, but it will run a 3-point link mounted bit of kit on the back of there. If I unload this, yeah, we'll do that. We do have, you can see the sort of D-rings there. We do have tension straps, front and rear, so you've got tension straps on there as well. If we do that, we can put the sides down, so if you're loading pallets and stuff on there, you can load the pallets on and off. It's a very versatile piece of kit, very nice indeed. Now, I'm not going to go and pick grass up. You've seen forage wagons and things work before. Actually, I was going to say that, but then I wasn't. I was going to go and show the other ones. I'm just going to. Yeah, we'll pick some grass up. It's not a problem. Anyway, turning on. It's done there, and the pickup is at the back, not at the front. And then when you come to unload, nice animations, nice detail. Floor moves. It's a cool bit of kit. Bear with me. Let's go and pick some grass up. Fans are still running. I know, I said I wasn't going to, but I can't help it. It only seems right. So that's the forage wagon back. We then have the slurry spreading back. I just went for the splash plate on this one. So this one is just turn. We can activate on all 3 of these, the slurry and the 2 manure. We can activate double application rate if you want to get both on at the same time. Cool, compact little units, aren't they? Attaching and detaching. Oh, that's interesting. That got stuck in the ground. There you go, that's better. Then we've got this one, the Mistral. This is pretty cool. And so if we unfold this, it does that. Then we have got the option to raise and lower it just a little bit, like that. But what we've also got, if we go to toggle work mode, we can put it over the other side if you want, so if you want to spread that side. And again, we've got the option for a little bit of movement like that. "12 metres of manure spreading goodness, with a nice bit of manure steam coming off there as well. The same thing for connecting or disconnecting. And finally, we've got this one. This doesn't need unfolding or anything. More conventional. Is that 12 metres? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm trying to zoom in and it's switched over. So there you go. That's the Superstructure pack by AgrarDesignAustria. Next, we've got this. This is the Petina trailer by Nasif Modding AJ3D. 6.27 megabytes download, 6 slots on console, 35,000 litre capacity. You will find this on the tools and trailers. Just there, 6,500. That's all for it. For a 35,000 litre trailer, that's pretty cool actually. Slot count comes down to 1. We've got wheel design, no. Hubcaps and air, or back to no again. Chassis colour, any one of those. Main colour, any one of those. And then rim colour, anything on there. Now, I have put iron ore in this, and what is curious is when I filled up with iron ore, as you can see where the bars are across the top to hold the cover. If I now close cover with that full, it clips through the cover. So you might, yeah, I mean, I don't know if it'll do that with everything. We do also have, well, we've got lights on there, our indicators, brake lights, reverse lights, all very good. We do also have the extra lifting axle. There you go. Now this is quite loaded, that's why I did put that down. I can't get over the price. I know it's fairly, you know, there's no options for changing capacities or anything like that, but for 35,000 litres, that's pretty good. Empties pretty fast as well. Once it's come back down, I'll show you with the cover closed. I mean, it looks like it did in the store, but got to show everything, haven't you? There you go. Cover closed. That's the Petina trailer by Nasif Modding AJ3D. Next, we've got this, the U424 Chisel Plough by JMZ. 4.52 megabytes download, 2 slots on console, 2.1 meters wide. You'll find this under subsoilers, which is what it does. We'll see. Sometimes we get cultivating textures, sometimes we get ploughing textures. So we'll see what we get with this one. There you go. 5 grand, 90 horsepower required. Slot count will come down to 1. We have 6 tines, 8 or 6. Main colour does that top section. Design colour does the legs, if you want to call that. And the next design colour, let's go for, there we go, does the bottom section, the actual chisel covers, I guess they are, the bits that wear out. There is a name for them, and it escapes me at the moment. So, those are our options. Let's start this up. Drop it down. There you go. So we're getting a ploughed effect because it's subsoiling, but it is leaving us with a cultivated look. This also, which is interesting because this section does bring up stones. Now normally a subsoiler, what does it? Am I thinking of a plough? No, it's not bringing up any stones. Now obviously I've got on a very big tractor because that only requires 90 horsepower. You don't need a tractor this size for running it, but there you go. That's the U424 Chisel Plough by JMZ. And then finally, for the mods for today, Wednesday the 13th of December, we've got the Rabe EG39. This is by Farmy and Fabi. Way past, I was looking at my notes. This is 2.71 megabytes download. Look it up. It is 5 slots, 2.5 meters wide. This you'll find under cultivators, right out on the end. 20 horsepower required on this, that's all. Slot count comes down to 1. We can have it says with or without quotation marks. That's the standard chisel tines or duck feet. Those options. You've got on the back with roller or with disc harrow. I went for roller because I thought it looked quite funky. Main colour, anything on that palette. Design colour, well, it's the same palette, but there you go. Next one does the wheels, I think it was. There we go. And then the final one does the roller colour. So if I go for something that's shiny, just go for silver. What did I choose before? Oh, there we go. So that's more metallic. Those are your options. Drop it down. As you can see, straight away we're bringing up stones. And if we go over a bit that has been just harvested, this is not a shallow cultivator, as you can see, because it was bringing up stones before. So it won't leave a texture like that. If you've just done a crop, it will leave a texture like this. If you've got stones turned on, it will bring up stones as well. Nice animations. Nice movement on it. Very cool indeed, the Rabe EG39 by Farmy and Fabi. And that's it for the mods for today. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.